So we did why you shouldn't buy a Nissan, and if you're going to, what you're going to buy. Now we're going to do Volkswagen. Yay! Mookie here, and I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't buy a Volkswagen, but moreover, I'm going to tell you which ones you, I guess, should buy if you really want a Volkswagen. Right off from the start, if your name's Anthony and you want to buy a 1973 Bug or 76, 72, 69, whatever it is, any of those yellow bugs, whatever, you know, like, hey, bro, like, not Jeffrey Dahmer, the other guy, one of those serial killer guys, they use that to serial kill. Like, there's a story where homeboy pulled up and was like, hey, young lady, can you help me fix my car? In 1975, and a man was like to a woman in 1970, help me fix my car, my Volkswagen Bug, the probably least recognizable car she's ever seen. She's like, I've never seen that car before. She's like, do you have like a Ford or a Lincoln? Because I have no idea what that thing is. You have like a Town and Country? Because I don't know. I already don't know how other cars. I don't know how this car. Anyways, we're kind of going to keep it the same pace. As I do more of these videos, I'm going to keep it at the same pace. Like, if you really want to buy a car, I say commit to a brand. I think in life that we, especially in capitalism in the USA, we're in a capitalist society. It's like we kind of don't stick to certain brands, but there's certain brands that have recognition in our lives because of how we grew up or whatever. I think with cars, we need to kind of stick to kind of that consumeristic ideal. Like, you know, let's say, my mom only shops at JCPenney or whatever. Well, guess what? She's going to supply her life according to the inflation of her lifestyle through JCPenney. Like, unless you're somebody who's just like, okay, well, I started off shopping at Walmart. Now I got some money, so now I only go to, Louis Vuitton or whatever it is. It's like, that's kind of the wrong way to do it. I mean, unless you just have exorbitant amount of money, it's the wrong way to do it. You want to kind of step up your lifestyle according to what you feel comfortable with. And if you feel comfortable with Nissan, like in my previous video, then, go ahead and do that, make that mistake.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
And then if you're going to make this mistake and you're just like, Volkswagen's really nice, it really speaks to my ideals, it's just post-World War II Germany is what I'm really about.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
So if you have to do it, here's how you have to do it. You're coming up, you turn 18, you get your driver's license, woohoo. You're gonna go ahead and get a GTI, a Golf GTI, Golf Rabbit, VR6 Jetta. Any of these are solid options. Used, they depreciate in value so freaking fast. You're gonna be able to get one. It's not gonna be a challenge. You're gonna be able to get one under $10,000. If you come from a two-parent household, this is a slam dunk for you. Every parent looks at a Jetta, a VR6, a Rabbit, a Golf GTI, a Jetta wagon from 2006. Any parent looks at that car, they're like, that bad boy's safe. That's great. You come from a two-parent household, your dad will probably put down half, not the down payment because you don't want a down payment, you don't want a car payment, but he'll probably put half of it up front. Like you put $4,000, he puts $4,000, you get an $8,000 car, and now you have this Jetta that runs like a dream, honestly. You call GLI Jettas, GTIs, they run like dreams. Get them before 2012. It's gonna be fine. Like there's some other problems, but again, that's why we stick to the same brand, because you're gonna have the same problems with that Jetta as with the next car I'll talk about. And this is a car, this is like post-college, maybe pre-marriage, maybe in marriage. You're probably gonna want maybe a Tiguan. Tiguan is, it's a piece of crap, but it's better than the Atlas because the Atlas is it runs into so many issues. The Atlas is not going to be the determinable car that you really want to get. I like the Atlas. I like the Atlas, especially as like a commuter car. You get the, I think they don't have a hybrid, they have a diesel. But you kind of want the Tiguan because it's a little smaller, it's a little more reserved. It has everything you need. You don't need a new one. Same thing with this one. You could get it pre-2016, pre-2018. Let's say you've just graduated college, you're about to get married, whatever. If you want to put a down payment on it, you can get a used car dealership. You could get it for under 40,000 miles. You could get it for under 14,000. You could get it for under 20,000 if you really want something closer to new. We're in 2023, we're about to be in 2024. You could get a 2019 for pretty dirt cheap for a Tiguan. It'll have all new, all the new features that you need. I think it won't have Apple CarPlay, but that's because I think Volkswagen just doesn't really put that standard on a lot of new stuff. Now, new stuff, yes, 2018, 2019, and before that, probably not. But I mean, I guess we don't really need that. I don't know if you're really adamant about it. But that's my next suggestion. And the best part about this one is that you don't really have to go 3 or 4 cars deep into this Volkswagen game. You could just get that GTI, you know, you keep that bad boy, you keep it up and running, you keep it good. You could continue to drive that car. Or you could even have your wife drive that car, whatever it is, or your husband, whatever. Now you have the Tiguan, and then you're going to step up your life. Let's say you start having kids, you have a dog, whatever. It's like that Tiguan will perfectly fit that life as long as you don't expand past 4 people. So like, you know, wife, husband, 2 kids, or wife, husband, kid, and a dog, wife, husband, 2 dogs. You're not going to expand past that Tiguan if you keep it there. So all in, you come under about $30,000 for your kind of lifespan of vehicles, really, with Volkswagen. Like, and the thing that I'm just really adamant against is just new Jettas, new Passats, the Volkswagen CC. Stay away from that thing. Other Volkswagens will be listed here or here. And that's basically all you need with a Volkswagen. Don't buy a Volkswagen, but if you really want to, start early, start from the beginning. Keep that trend all the way through. And I'd say at the tail end of everything, if you really still want like a Volkswagen, whatever, you know, you're just like, I really want to step it up, then get the Atlas, honestly. Like you're coming to the, I don't know, middle of your marriage, you're 30 years, 40 years of marriage, or you're about 50 years old, whatever. You really just want a comfortable vehicle, and you got the change stored up because you actually were smart with your money and you didn't just buy the new car, buy another car. You kept it in the family. You said, yeah, I got the GTI or the Passat GLI, this older car, mid-2000s, late 2010s. Then I stepped up to the Tiguan, you know, pre-2019. I kept it real simple. The maintenance was easy enough to get paid for because I just kept it in these family vehicles. I already knew what to expect from what went wrong with the GTI, for what was going to go wrong with the Tiguan. So now you really want to ride it home with something pretty fashionable, pretty good. Get the Atlas. Get the Atlas Cross or whatever it is. I don't remember what it's called. It's like the Cross Tour of Atlas, or the Cross, or the World Tour, whatever, GarageBand World Tour. I don't know. But yeah, that Atlas is honestly pretty sleek. It's pretty slick. You know, you get a brand new one. They look just as good as the Audi counterpart. They look pretty phenomenal. They ride smooth. It's a quiet ride, and you know, that's really all you need from there. So if you don't buy Volkswagen, but if you really want to, keep it in the family, keep it going. And if at the very end of it all, and you're just, or I don't know, you know, maybe you really manage your money well, you really want to go in for the gold, you really want to get something nice, then get the Golf R. It's honestly, it's all you need. Like, it's everything that every other hot hatch, every sports sedan, even most coupes that are out, aside from buying a Porsche, it's got everything you need. The new Golf R, it's almost 400 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. It's sleek. It's comfortable. I don't really know maintenance-wise, apart from tires that would really be expensive, because I think it sits on 19s or 20s, low-profile tires, street tires, summer tires, probably Michelin Pilot Sports. So other than that, I don't really foresee the maintenance being too crazy, aside from what goes on with that engine. I don't really know what traditionally goes on with that engine, because I don't care about Volkswagen. I don't like Volkswagen. So you're gonna go Jetta GTI, GLI, GGA, GL, whatever, GTA, whatever it's called. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. So about 09 to 2012, Jetta GLI. Then you're gonna go to the Tiguan, and then you're gonna go to the Atlas / Golf R. All right, that's gonna be your whole thing. And you're gonna come in under $100,000 for the lifetime of vehicles that you would have owned. Most people end up spending like upwards of, I think, $200,000 on cars that they own in their lifetime, all because they just didn't stick to either the same brand, the same style, or knowing within the same realm of like, hey, you know what, I can handle this, but I'm gonna go ahead and step into this realm. It's like off having always had a Honda Civic, and then you're gonna step into a 911 GT3 RS, and you're just like, oh, I know what to expect. It's a car, and it's, no, you don't. And most people are never going to be that successful. So why don't you go ahead and make yourself more successful by being informed, following us, liking us, subscribing for more. Don't forget to leave a comment down in the description, because I know who you are, who watches, and you don't leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell me how trash the videos are. Tell me what you want to see different. Tell me something. Just speak to me. This video is a little different because of Ghost. All right, get out of here, you animals.